Wow, we had a really screaming high 80s signal here, and check that out. I don't think it's old though. I think it's a token, like maybe one of those McDonald's hockey tokens from back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think. Yeah, at first I was like, man, is that a Colonial? But no, I'm pretty sure it's a I don't know. This thing is huge. What do we got here? Yeah, we got some player, some sports player. Let's see. Rob Ducey, Toronto Blue Jays. Oh, it's a baseball one. Well, that's interesting. I'll check that out. Canadian Spirit of Baseball. Baseball Canada. Huh. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wonder how old that would be. Rob Ducey. I'd have to look up when he was playing for them. It's got to be in the 90s sometime. The school probably came from the school. The school, I think, closed in the early 2000s. But that's pretty cool. Very neat. Yeah, we're back here tonight. Just rained this evening, so ground's getting just a little bit more moist, at least on top. Still pretty dry underneath. But we're in an area where it gets a lot of traffic to the soccer field, so it's very compacted. Alright guys, we've got our first older coin, and we're in the drainage swale, which they dug right through where the baseball field was on the 1966 aerial photo. And we got a 1959. Yeah, they found there's been around this baseball field, there's been a lot of older coins, the wheats last night, or the other night. And yeah, so hopefully there's some silver here too. Alright guys, we finally got some silver. Oh yeah, it kind of sounded squeaky, so it definitely was like that. Yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of small. I don't know if it's going to be a fish scale. I mean, we're in the area where the old map shows near where the house was, so I don't know if this is from the school or from that old house. I mean, if it's wreathed, it's definitely older. So let's pull it and see what we got here. I don't know. Is it from the school era? Yeah, I don't think it's an older one. Seeing it's either a George or a young Liz, and we got ourselves a dime. Alright, let's clean this sucker off and see what we got. Well, I think we definitely got ourselves a school age dime. We got a KG6, a late one. We got a 1950. Oh, that is super sweet. On the board for silver. Finally. It's been a while since we got silver in the school area, since that quarter way back, probably about a month ago. Oh, I love the layers of history. We got school age stuff, that silver dime, and now we got some sweet bucklage. It's kind of rounded like that. Very cool, and that was in there too, so yeah, we're definitely near. I think we're definitely near where that house site was. I mean, it sort of puts it pretty much smack dab either to the right of me and a bit further north. And yeah, we're definitely seeing signs that it was in this area. Well, looks like we're into some more bucklage. And this sucker was down about 8 or 9 inches. Wow, that was a deep one. I was looking for a modern penny at the top, but I had to dig deeper. Yeah, this thing's been bent a little bit, so it looks like it may have been hit with a plow at some point. Or however it came off maybe caused it to get bent, but yeah, it's very cool. Horse tack D buckle. Definitely from the old from the old preschool days anyway. Geez, we had a very faint signal, but this thing was sticking up like that, and it was way down there at the bottom. And that's definitely from that old, like I said, now I'm thinking that building that was here not too far from where I am right now was likely attached to that house and this property way back in the day. It was probably in early 1900s because it has a concrete foundation to it. Its foundation's still in the ground that you saw from an earlier video. And another spot I actually dug up, there was like red brick, almost like a floor, in another spot. Alright guys, we're back out at the former school site, and yeah, here's the drainage swale, and that cut right through the old ball field that showed up in the '66 aerial. The backstop for the other ball diamond, which has been filled in, is over there. The area around it's had stuff added to it, but the backstop is still there, even though it's not even used. And over in the corner there is the building foundation from that old farm that was here. And we got our first coin, down pretty deep actually. Got ourselves a wheat in 1947. Yeah, the ground is really hard and dry still. I don't know, just haven't had the rain. We had that long dry spell, and it just hasn't moistened up too much since. Alright guys, we got a slamming 60s signal in the mid to high 60s, and we dug a horse tack buckle on that signal right near here, so we got to dig that. And this is a little bit later find, probably from the school era. We got ourselves a ring. Looks like a brass ring. It was probably plated at one time with what, I don't know, but so this was the area of the baseball diamond back in the 60s, so maybe even the 50s too. Oh, very cool. I'll have to clean it off much better at home and see if there's any markings or anything on it. Well, that didn't take long past the last signal, and I can see it already. We got a 4H pin. I wonder if this thing is silver. Oh wow, it's a little bit bigger. Well, what is it? Oh goodness, this is, holy crap man, this is a cufflink. A 4H cufflink, I think. Oh my god, I think this thing is sterling. What does it say? Handmade sterling. Oh my god, this thing is friggin' heavy. Holy. Looks like this thing got mangled. Wow, that's crazy. This thing is brutal. This thing is, oh wait, no, that's not 4H. Oh, I thought it was 4H. It's just someone's initials. MA. Wow. And this thing is like, wow, this thing is solid silver, sterling. That is crazy. Holy, this could date from the farm. Hard to say though. Wow. That is super cool. That thing has got some serious weight to it. Wow. Well, the drain swale ends right there at that grate, and there's a house right next door, and I'm wondering if that's where this came from. I wonder if they lost this way back when. These are some GM keys. They look like they're from the 80s or 70s. Set of car keys. Huh, crazy. Yeah, the house right there, the property line goes right against the driveway, so we're gonna go right along it all the way up, see if there's anything. I think that the old house site might be, it's in this vicinity anyway, close to it. Yeah, on the other side of the drainage swale, we had a really deep signal. It's very faint, and it was not bad in one direction, the other one was not so good, but we had to go way down for it, and we got ourselves a George VI. Got a 1947. Very sweet. That means there could be some silver in here too. Actually, come to think of it, that 1950 silver dime is pretty much right across the swale, maybe 7 or 8 feet from here, from the last time. Well, we had something in the mid-70s screaming there, and we had to go down deeper, and we got something older. Not sure what this is from, if this is from a lantern or not, but I mean, we're getting closer to the property line, so that's why I'm thinking there's stuff beyond it, possibly in that property too. Wow, I don't know what we got here, guys, but this thing rings up a 92. It feels heavy. It's hold, I think it's a coin. Maybe? I don't know. Could that be hold colonial silver? It's pretty thick. I mean, it's got some sort of edge inscribing. I don't know if this is old. It was in the deep stuff. Let's hope for some colonial silver. It's hold. I don't know. I see stuff along the edge. Could be a token. I don't know. It definitely seems like it's silver, though. So that thing rings up a 92. All right, let's clean it off and see what we got. Oh, guys, you're never gonna believe this. It's not colonial, but holy jeez, look at that. We got some Nazi silver. Holy crap, man. Deutsche Reich 1939, 2 marks, 2 Reichsmark. Now, actually, is that silver though? Like, why do I see rust on there? Unless, of course, what was holding it on was steel, and that's just rust that came off of it. But holy crap, look at that. Jeez, man. Paul von Hindenburg, 1847 to 1914. Oh, that is super cool. That must have been some sort of war. Something brought back by a soldier in World War II. That is super cool, though. Holy. Yeah, that is. It definitely looks like silver, though. Holy. It rings up 92. It's gotta be. That is crazy, though. It looks like it actually got hit. Kind of looks like it got hit by the lawnmower. It got dropped way long time ago. The house beside, right next door here, is probably from the 50s. But I mean, this could date back to the older farm property that was here. That is super cool, though. Wow. 1939. Beginning, yeah, first year of the Second World War. Crazy. Alright, we finished the other side between the swale and the property line. Now we're back on the other side, finishing the top of the swale, and got a size of KG6. Oh, sweet. Very nice. Can't seem to get a year yet. Oh yeah, I think it says 1943. Yep, she's a 43. Very sweet. Well, I think we're just up from where we got that car key spill, and we got a couple more keys. Might have been from that same ring. Who knows? I mean, the house over there could have been snow blowing at any point in the last few decades, and spit a whole bunch of keys right out. You never know.